Baby Your Baby is brought to you in part by Intermountain Healthcare and the Utah Department of Health.
We have Nurse Danny here from Intermountain Moms. Okay, we've got to talk about the Zika virus. Everybody wants to know, how can it affect us? How can it affect pregnancy? I guess, what do we know?
The Centers for Disease Control is always going to be our best resource because we're still trying to figure a lot of things out about it, so they have the most up-to-date information. And if you go to their website, you can find out everything that we do know about it.
Okay, because they're the ones investigating.
They are.
They're finding out which mosquitoes, where are the mosquitoes, and testing everything.
And keeping tabs on what effects we're seeing from it. And
Okay.
so here's the things we know. First of all, it can be spread from a pregnant woman to her fetus. We know that for sure.
Right.
And it can also be spread through sexual contact.
Okay.
So this is something you need to think about, because if you or your partner travel to an affected area while you're trying to conceive or pregnant, you should let your doctor know about it, and they may want to do testing to find out if you were exposed.
Okay.
So,
And then recently we had a man die from it.
Yes.
And a caregiver tested positive for it.
Yeah.
And he didn't travel.
Yes, we're trying to figure out how this is all linked and how this can be transmitted. We know for sure sexual contact and mosquitoes,
Okay,
and so
so
we're finding these
for
things
pregnant women right now, who should be worried?
Anyone in any trimester that's traveled to an affected area, or if their partner's traveled to an affected area, that's when you need to talk with your doctor. And if you're thinking about going somewhere that's been affected by it, postpone your plans, because we
Right.
don't know if it's safe to be exposed in the first, second, or third trimester.
Okay.
We've seen birth defects, cases of birth defects associated with women who have traveled in all trimesters. So.
And what if you traveled 3 years ago and you're pregnant now? Could you have had the virus, and you still have it?
That is a good question. I don't know that we know that
There's so many
for
things
sure.
we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, here's what we don't know. We don't know if there's a safe time in pregnancy to
Okay.
travel. We don't know how likely you are to become infected if you're bitten. And we don't know if a pregnant woman will have a baby born with defects if she's infected. So,
Okay. So it doesn't help to be scared.
right.
It does help to be knowledgeable and safe.
Knowledgeable, stay away from areas that are affected if you can. Let your
Okay.
doctor know if you've been there.
Okay.
Take precautions if you do go.
Okay.
You have to go.
That's smart. Okay, Nurse Danny, thanks. Ron, back over to you.